Okay, finally. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Come here, you want to step inside the frame? You see? You see yourself? You the baby? Yeah, that's the baby. That's you. What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. I just want to put a comment in here. No, we're not watching Elmo. Okay? No, we're not watching Elmo. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's just me and Anaya here today. I'll give you some stuff to play with, some letters. You say, I know all my letters. Yeah. All right, guys, so I wanted to talk a little bit about our new schedule. So we are going to be producing videos 4 times a week for the month of September. The schedule is Monday. No, don't throw those, please. Don't do that. Monday at 6 p.m., Tuesday at 6 p.m., Wednesday at 10 a.m. I want to go live Thank you so much, Vera. That's very sweet of you. We're going to go live every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. And the reason why it's Wednesday mornings is because Yvette goes to her women's group at 10 a.m. I'm sorry, she goes at 8 a.m. And just going live and having fun with you guys and talking to you guys helps me get through that time along with all the kids. So shout out to Vera Sky. And what do you want to talk about? What's up? What do you want to talk about? So what we're doing right now is Yvette and the boys are downstairs doing homeschool, and I'll take you guys down there in a second. Believe you need lotion on them elbows. I just got out of the gym and the shower, so I appreciate the chocolate, Julia. But I ain't mad at you. I know who you are, and I appreciate your existence. But anyway, and I'm ashy. I'm gonna be ashy. That's what this channel is about. It's about living through the ash. You know what I'm saying? It's not about pretending to be perfect or having your shirt all iron or smudges off your glasses. It's about being ashy sometimes, because life ain't all lotion. Anyway, yeah. So Monday, 6 p.m., Tuesday, 6 p.m., Wednesday, 10 a.m., Thursday, no videos will probably drop, but the podcast is coming out on Thursdays on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, all that stuff. So it's consistently coming out every Thursday, and then Friday will be another video. I'm doing this because finally I want to take time just to focus on the group. You want more? Okay, well, you say more. You say more, please. Yeah, I want to take time to focus on the growth of the channel. Loop through the ash. Ooh. All right. Anybody got anything? Where I've been, what's coming up next? I'm down to answer any questions. I'll take you downstairs in this. Let's say when we get about probably like 200 people in here, then I'll go downstairs. Or if we don't, or the next 3 minutes or something like that. What are you doing? Yeah. Did you have a good rest this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you poop when you woke up?
No.
You didn't poop?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, Anaya's learning sign language. because babies, it's just a better way to get babies to start talking early, and it helps her communicate. So it's really frustrating when when you're a parent and you can't talk to your child and they can't express what's wrong with them. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of got to rely on knowing different. But it's good when she says, "I want to eat" or whatever. You know, um, it definitely helps for her to be able to communicate that. North County neighbors, what up? Anybody in North County, what up, y'all? I'm actually going to be at this event on September 14th, I think it is. Follow me on Instagram, Beleaf Mel, to know the specifics on that. Someone just asked a question. What's the future of the channel looking like? What direction will you be taking? Okay, so the channel is hopefully I'm trying to go back to the basics to where it's just me reflecting on the relationship with the kids, a lot more videos with the children in it, really just focusing on you know, showing the development of the children and how I'm processing through the lens of fatherhood. This is Beleaf in Fatherhood. Now, my wife has become a huge part of the channel, so it's going to be more family focused. But I'm not going to do as much married stuff and, you know, not a lot of stuff about myself per se. There will be motivational content a little bit. There will be, you know, content expressing what it's like to be a black father and a black man, but mostly it's going to be focused on the children. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Let's see, we have more questions. Where we at?
Hello.
My grandson picture was on there, Joshua. How much do I have to give to become a Patreon member? Okay, so if you want to be on Patreon, you can only give $1. Give $1, give $100, give as much as you want or as little as you want. It really doesn't matter. I just kind of wanted to keep it open. Some people really need the content. Some people are depressed and they go through a lot. And, you know, I don't want to like keep the content for myself or for people who can afford it to a certain extent. It's like if you have more, give more. If you think it's worth more, give more. You know, some people can only give a little bit, and that's okay. But some people really need the content consistently because sometimes it's almost like it's almost like a safe haven or something like that. So yeah, there's some of these questions. Do you think Yvette would ever do Beleaf in Motherhood? No,
No.
no, not at this point. I don't think so. Yvette really likes being a part of what I'm doing. She likes being kind of like a sidekick in this type of thing. She is really in love with the podcast. She loves the podcast. She loves talking and communicating with married couples and people who aren't married at all yet, and other women and strengthening and building up other women. And so, yeah, she loves that. So no Beleaf in Motherhood probably for Yvette at all. When's the next meetup? Yeah, the next meetup is going to be in San Diego on September 14th. My homie DJ Promote is going to be, I think, in North Park. And so it's going to be like a DJ spin session. And so I'm going to go there and the kids will probably be with me. And so you can meet and hang out with us if you're in San Diego. But I really do want to start doing events so that it's. Are you pushing me away? Start doing events so it's like I'm communicating with everybody who is a part of our tribe in more of like a Q&A type situation, and you get to ask the kids questions. I like to be able to like do like throw events like you can eat and I can charge for something like that. Let me mount this real quick because I don't want to hold this anymore. Sorry, it's gonna be annoying for like 3 seconds. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Mommy.
When do we get more merch? Merch is actually going to be dropping on Patreon really soon. Toddler tier mugs, which I've kind of like, I kind of like show those a little bit, but they're going to be on Patreon. I'm giving the Patreon supporters first dibs, and then I'll order more and figure out what type of style to do. So mugs are coming next, and the next style of merch is definitely gonna be Frank stuff. So, as far as Frank is concerned, you like Frank?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Frank merch is gonna be so Frank's merch is gonna be coming out next. And I'm starting a different brand. Protect Your Life. I just never really liked the design of that. We still have a couple of those shirts left. I gotta figure out a way to get rid of them. But yeah. Boom. Okay. Trying to get more to more. Um, Gabby says, I'm 3 months pregnant, and I'm so happy I get to look. Dang it, Anaya. Dang it, I actually don't know who asked the question. What's Yvette doing for work now? She is a stay-at-home mom, which is as much of a job as any job. It's super challenging, difficult, trying. She does an amazing job at being a stay-at-home mother. She is now homeschooling both Uriah and Theo and doing an amazing job at that. And so, yeah, that's what she's doing for work. And she's also helping me with the channel and the podcast. So the podcast is doing really well. I think we're averaging about 3,000 to 4,000 listens per episode. I'll link that in the description so that you can get that. It's really dope. Can I buy one of the old shirts? No. I don't think. I guess we could put those back up on the site, but I just hate them. So I don't think we're gonna be selling those anymore. Let's see. Beleaf got bars. Thank you. Can you come to Virginia? I can come to Virginia. I probably won't though for a while. Eventually, what we'd like to do is be a traveling family for a season where we travel around. I go and speak, and the family gets to kind of go on this, field trip around the country. And I speak, and we make videos, and we tell stories, and all that type of stuff. Does that sound fun, Anaya?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. She wasn't paying attention. Do you make music? My husband swears he's seen you somewhere as a rapper. Yes. I've made music for about 12 years before this. I've only been doing... What's up? You want to watch something? Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. We're talking to these people. Look, these people right here. Yeah, these people right here. They're looking at you. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Those are our friends. Right? Yeah. So yeah, I am an MC. I've been rhyming. Most of the time, if you hear somebody rapping on the channel, it's me. Like I'm spitting my own rhymes that I wrote for a video or something like that. So yes. What does it say on the wall behind you? That's supposed to say first day, but Raya popped the A out of the day, so it's supposed to say first day. For first day of school, Yvette did like a little mini photo shoot with the kids yesterday. So, stay-at-home parents are so slept on. We do so much constant work. We don't get. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't really know what's happening with your kids. You don't know if any of the things you're trying to teach your kids is sinking in. And so that's the cool part about like some time is that I actually get to see the kids apply. The next couple videos we have coming out are going to be really dope. The next one is about homeschool. It's about the first day of homeschool. The kids didn't really take that so well. I got a really dope video coming out next week. If you're on Patreon, you've seen this already. It's with the, yo, what up, Samantha? Like if you're on Patreon, you've seen it already. It's a Reese's cup challenge. And it's crazy because I give the kids a lesson on peer pressure. It's really, really, really dope when you continue to make vids as Anaya grows and begins to talk. Yes. I don't know, like I know that channels, like YouTube channels, family, vlog channels, have a very short like lifespan. Like it's like the 5 years and you start to plateau and you kind of just hit this plateau. And so for me, the hope is that we would transition into more of, thank you so much from Africa, South Africa, telling us to have a blessed day. Thank you. Yeah, and so you see kind of like this this plateau and they don't really grow anymore. And so I know that I don't know how many years I have left doing what we're doing, but I believe, girl, I believe that for the next few years, we're gonna give it all we got and see how we can grow from that point. I've been doing this for about it'll be 3 years in October. Would you guys say that's about right? Like 5 years? The other family vlog channels, do you guys think that's about consistent? Like after 5 years, they kind of plateau? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Nah, you're not gonna play with these. It makes too much noise. Yeah, she's just trying to entertain herself. What up, Vanessa?
Hey.
Yeah, that's Vanessa. Say hi, Vanessa.
Hi.
Yeah. Where can I listen to your music? Okay, so if you look up Beleaf on anywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, I put out an album called In. No, we're not watching Elmo. I put out an album called In Fatherhood. And in Fatherhood,
Mommy.
you want Frank?
Dad.
No, we're not gonna play with Frank right now, baby. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You be patient. Look, I need you to wait. Look. Okay. Yeah, wait. You said John and Kate plus 8 did the oldest things. Well, they had a TV show. I think it's different there. Tell us about your life when you were a teenager. What kind of person were you at 18? Could you see yourself 3 kids? Okay. That's a really, really, really good point. And so, here, you want to go see Brothers? Yeah? Come on, let's go see Brothers real quick. Let's go. So what type of person was I at 18? I'm going to tell you guys in a second when we get back to the garage. Come on, baby. All right.
This is the kid one, but he's like yeah, we're trying the red. We're trying turtle. I'm trying the red.
You're trying a turtle?
I'm trying the blue one.
And so now,
Right, yours is really
Everybody say hi to the internet.
hi.
We're trying ninjas.
What are you guys learning today?
Turtles!
Turtles?
Yeah.
We're learning how to draw. Right now we're doing a drawing activity.
Uh-oh.
They're drawing a turtle.
Look
Step by
at
step.
mine.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Now look at.
Yeah, buddy.
His is angry, mine is nice.
His turtle's angry, and your turtle's nice? Well, how do you know?
Look at my turtle.
Really good job, babe.
I need some affirmation.
Good job.
Really good.
Okay.
Now
So
he wants to draw a turtle.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Come on, baby. Let's go back upstairs. Well, Papa.
Uh-oh, Mom. What?
It's
Come
okay,
on.
buddy. You can wash your hands later.
Come on. Let's go. Me and you.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Say love you.
Bye.
All right. What type of person was I as a kid? That's a really good question because that hits kind of deep, you know? I was not a... Hold on. I was like kind of like a rough kid, you know, like I didn't have what? Okay. I didn't have very many like morals or like guidelines or like, you know, like I was kind of like self-righteous. Definitely took advantage of you know, a lot of women. I was. What's up? Are we back? Sorry, guys. This thing is moving. Why is this moving? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Can you guys see me now? Hear me now? Yes. Hi, Helen. So, yeah, what type of kid was I? So, I'm gonna move this raid right here. We got like crickets and stuff because this is a garage. So I'm gonna just move this real quick. This is kind of annoying. All right, so so yeah, come here. Can you sit right here in the frame? Yeah. So people can be entertained. So yeah, so like I was the type of kid that was lazy, very low work ethic, didn't like school, didn't have very much talent, was very lost in like my thinking, depressed. Like I had a really like, for some reason I had like a kind of like a dark youth. Like my adolescence just was kind of sloppy. And I never wanted to have kids because I did want to have kids, but I didn't want to be a parent. I mean, I didn't want to be married. I didn't want to be married. So, I just thought, like, I'd never seen relationships work out at all. You know what I'm saying? And so, it wasn't until I came to California, after, like, going through a stint of, like, being super suicidal and depressed, that I saw proof that I could be a husband. Like, I met Pat. So Pat, as you guys know, I did a video about him like becoming an Iron Man. He's the kid's godfather. And I met Pat and Shan, and they were like the first evidence that I could be like a husband. Like, you know, he had, you know, 5 girls at the time, 5 daughters, and I just was like, man, like I've never seen someone be so intentional about being a husband and a father, but being a husband first. And so it's interesting when you lack proof. When you lack proof, it's hard to dream. But once you see someone do it, it's easier. And that's when, like, that's why belief in fatherhood is like so deep rooted. My why is real big. Like, I got plans for years from now. You know what I'm saying? As far as this goes, Lord willing. But my why is so big because I know that I am proof for you. I know that I am proof for this child right here and the boys downstairs. You know what I mean? Like, I am proof, and that is super important. So, at 18, very sloppy, a very sloppy kid. So I hope that answers your question. Samantha just said the Glenn you're describing is differently so much than what I remember. I do remember you being quiet. So me and Samantha were, we kind of grew up in high school together. So she was a little older than me, and we were in like this program together. And so she knew me as a youth, but like, you know, I was very mischievous, you know. It's just crazy. Like to think about who I was then and who I am now is different. But like it wasn't just a proof, like it really was a relationship with the Lord that like really like affected me big time, you know, and having community that, you know, kind of supported me through my process. So yeah. Do you and Yvette spend time alone for going on dates? Will there ever be a 4th chocolate baby? Do you want a sister? No. Look, right here. Look, right here. Do you want a sister?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want a brother?
No.
No?
No.
Well,
No.
no, you don't want a brother?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you let Anaya tell it, we're gonna have a girl. But I personally don't want any more children. We had a rough weekend. It was kind of wild. I was like, man, you know what? I could be cool without having another kid for a long time, or for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually don't want to have any more children. And then, we bring up adoption, and then I'm like, yo, like that's a hard concept for me too, because as much as I love kids, like I like my kids. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how easy it would be for me to like have someone else's child. But I guess it has to be like per situation. You know what I mean? But I know people who like crazy about adoption. But it's really hard to like mold a child and at the same time allow them to blossom into what they're supposed to be. I saw your comment earlier, Gabby, about you being 3 months pregnant. Thank you so much, Gabby, for your words. Uh, there's so many good comments here. I wish I could just like read them all. All right, Samantha said, "You're so much the proof that it makes people like me accept the failures and poor decisions that we've made. You are now focused on doing better. I'm so proud of you." Thank you so much, Samantha. You always tell me that, and I appreciate that. And that's kind of weird too. Like even being on the other side of like seeing like people I know like look at me now. It's weird because I honestly don't know how this happened. Like it's only God for real. Can I have a hug? Hugs? You don't want a hug? Okay, that's fine. Can I have a high five? Thanks. Can they have a high five? Right there. Okay, so here's a question I have for you guys. You guys have been asking me questions. This is what I want to know from you. What is the best time for me to go live on a day like this? Does Wednesday morning work? Would you rather it be earlier? I have about from 8 a.m. to about 11:30 p.m. 11:30 a.m. to go live. What time works for you?
Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Um. Ow. Oh.
Jeremiah Shelton just asked about working with the people from the PIA tour, and do I get any tips from them as far as relationship with God or raising kids? Not really. We are, me and Chris Webb are tight. Like we're all cool. Like me and all the people from the PIA tour. Now, if you don't know what the PIA tour is, Jackie Hill Perry, Preston Perry. Shout out to Jackie Hill. Just put out a book called Gay Girl, Good God. It's amazing. As far as I hear, I haven't bought it yet. But I know her story and I know she's incredible. So, the PIA tour, the people from the PIA tour, Ezekiel I'm close with, Chris Webb I'm super close with, Joseph Solomon. Like I'm cool with everybody, but we don't like communicate like that. I have a really connected core group of men that I hang around with. I worked out with them this morning. Jimmy Figueroa, pretty much non-existent on social media. Timothy Jackson, pretty much non-existent. I'm actually documenting a story on him right now for my Creators for Change project, which is due this week. And we've been documenting his story, and I'm going to talk about how black men are feared. And so that's kind of my community and my crew. Okay, so here I'm getting some answers now. Whenever is preferable for you. This time works for me. I just hide in my office. This time is good. Now or after 8 p.m. Earlier for the East Coast. I think the time is perfect. 10 PST or 4 PST is good. 11 is cool. 3 p.m., 12 p.m. PST. Okay. Naya, don't go outside. You come over here. Come here, please. When you guys go live, will you save it for later? Yes. Anaya Zai, come back. Do you want me to come and get you? Anytime that works best for you. Hello from Oakland. Hello. So why do you think black men are feared? Referring to the topic you just stated. Come on. You know, I really want to discuss that in the Creators for Change project. I really want to discuss that when we're talking, when I'm talking about Timothy, because Timothy is someone who just got out of a 9-year bid. He was in jail for 9 years, you know. And so a big question for me was, why should I let this dude who's been around, because he was like, yo, I want to come to your house and record and work. And I'm just like, yo, I don't know if I feel safe with this dude who just got out of jail being around my children. I just had a baby, you know. And it was kind of those things where, like, man, it was just very interesting conversation that I had with myself and my wife. And after getting to know him, I ultimately was better off, you know, and so was he. I love you. I love you. Do you love me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I love you.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up. It's been about 31 minutes. Yeah. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
And say we'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, so,
Mom.
real quick.
Mom.
Hold on. Real quick. I wanted to talk to you guys about the schedule. So the schedule, again, is Monday, 6 p.m., Tuesday, 6 p.m., Wednesday, 10 a.m. live. And Friday, podcast on Thursday, Friday at 6 p.m., okay? That's the new schedule. Trying to be consistent in this thing. And so, yeah, let me know anything you guys, any other questions I didn't respond to, leave them in the comment section or hit me up on social. Follow me on Instagram. See you later, Samantha. Beleaf Mel. Follow my wife on Instagram. She needs it so bad. She needs about 500 more followers to be able to do the swipe up thing. And so she's trying to get like 10,000 followers. So follow her if you have not followed her yet. Her name is Mrs. Melanin on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for your well wishes, and thank you for the donations, and we appreciate you guys. Protect your life, keep your network popping. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.